Next tonight, should the public have the right to roam free across most of the countryside? One of our local MPs thinks so and has asked ministers to look again at the potential merits of extending the right to roam. As Seb Noble reports, Labour's election manifesto promised to improve access to nature, but campaigners say the existing law allows access to only a tiny percentage of the countryside.
Don't know about you, but when the weather's like this in Cornwall, and when isn't it? It's nothing better than being able to get out and about on a nice walk through our beautiful countryside or maybe along the coastal path. Now though, the debate about where we should be able to roam, it's heating up. Let's begin with a walk back through time. It was in 2000 that Tony Blair's government passed a law mapping out so-called open access land where we were free to roam. And then a couple of years ago, Labour said it wanted to extend that.
Parliament should now extend the right to roam, protect the right to wild camp, and if the government won't do it, the next Labour government will. But
they soon walked back on that idea. However, now a South West MP is calling for them to think again.
Tiverton and Minehead MP Rachel Gilmore's asked the government to look at the potential benefits of extending right to roam.
Yeah, each part, that's what I love about Cornwall, is you can go kind of...
Holly set up a right to roam group in Cornwall to argue for more access to local unused farmland and woods.
Across England, Wales and Cornwall, we currently have the right to roam over 8% of the land here, which is minuscule in its own right. And then when you get into Cornwall, that drops to just 3%.
3%?
Yeah. And then obviously a lot of that is caught up in things like the moors or the South West Coast Path, leaving very little access for the rest of Cornwall. And what we want is for people to be able to access green spaces from their front door.
Labour stepped back from its original plans after opposition from farmers and landowners. They fear increasing right to roam could impact wildlife, nature and their livelihoods. So can a path forward be found to keep everyone happy?
From our point of view, we know how this works. And from a point of view of public rights of way, to be able to enjoy this, we know where the right places and the wrong places to go. So to work with this, if you took a factory, if you walked into that factory, you'd be guided through at the right time according to what's going on. It's exactly the same with the countryside. We can't be dictated to.
Campaigners like Holly say extending right to roam would help people's mental and physical health, but concede it would need to be used responsibly.
We're not saying you can then go trample through someone's field. We're saying that there are exceptions put in place. So say there's curlews nesting, then it'll be a chance to cut that off for the times that curlews are nesting because they're on the brink of extinction.
The government insists it's committed to improving responsible access to nature, and it's currently deciding the best way to deliver that. Will it mean a radical shake-up of the laws, though, or opting for the path of least resistance?
Seb Noble, BBC Spotlight.